Okay, my question is that my recently I have discovered that drawing animate objects is haram in Islam.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't draw, but I have a 6-year-old girl who does like to draw. And I told her that we shouldn't do that, and she kind of showed some resistance to it because she was like, "I like it, so I hope Allah will like it too." Now I am slightly like encouraging her not to draw things, but she wants to come to a bargain of sorts that if she just doesn't draw the nose or the eyebrows, can I let her do that for some time while I poke her more out of the drawing, or am I supposed to completely put a stop immediately? Because I've noticed in her that she stopped sharing a lot of her work and life with me after this, and I don't want her completely cut off from me because the world is full of fitna, and I don't want her going to other people with her problems.
That is exactly right, Amatullah. First of all, what is forbidden is painting or drawing the entire image. So as you say that if you encourage her to expand, like when I was a child, I was very talented in painting and drawing, and I remember painting a beautiful picture for my father. Then as I grew up and I knew that I was not supposed to do that, I was so depressed, disappointed, because it was my best hobby. But I figured that there are alternatives. The nature is full of amazing sceneries worth of painting and drawing, much better than painting living creatures. So I was able to dispense this talent and use it in a broader field. So I want you to take her into the broader field of the nature, of the trees, of the mountains, the seas, the oceans, the waves, the sun, the stars, all of that. And as I said, she's a minor, so it is okay for her. It's too early to tell her, no, do not do this. In addition to, the painting of a child is not an exact painting of a real image. So this is like, doing on a sketch paper, training, exercising until she grows up and she figures what she can do and what she's not allowed to do, in accordance with the sound hadith and the opinion of the vast majority of the scholars in this regard. So if you let her draw and the image is incomplete as she asked, perfect, no problem, alhamdulillah. And it is always good to communicate with your children. And if you see that they have any hobby or they are talented in any field, to try to explore these talents and to try to flourish them, try to grow them in them and encourage them. Sometimes when we tell them that this is haram and this is haram and this is haram, and they're just children, they get very disappointed. The halal is much broader than what is haram. Everything around us is halal, except what is forbidden, which is not much, few items. So when a child wants something, he thinks that is life. So that's why you have to be very careful and handle this matter with sensitivity. Allah make it easy for you and bless you and your child. Amatullah.